This is the lion's mindset, the belief that you are unstoppable no matter the circumstances. You don't need to be the smartest, the fastest, or the most talented to succeed. You just need the mindset of a lion, the courage to face fear head-on, the patience to wait for the right moment, and the relentless drive to pursue your goals no matter how tough the road gets. He who is not a good servant will not be a good master, said Epictetus. Mastering yourself, your mind, your habits, and your responses to challenges is the first step in becoming an unstoppable force. You are the master of your fate, the captain of your ship. It doesn't matter what storms you face. If you have the lion's mindset, you can weather any storm and come out stronger on the other side. The power of discipline. Forge your character. Discipline is not about restriction or self-punishment. It's about becoming the person you are meant to be by making the right choices every single day. Discipline is the fire that refines you, forging your character through consistent effort and action. Just like a sword is shaped in fire, your character is built through discipline. Every action you take, whether it's getting up early, staying focused on your goals, or pushing through moments of doubt, adds another layer of strength to your soul. The greater the difficulty, the more glory in surmounting it. Epicurus. The harder the challenge, the more glory there is in overcoming it. Discipline is about showing up for yourself, day in and day out, regardless of how you feel. It's about pushing past comfort zones, making sacrifices, and doing the hard work even when the world feels overwhelming. The Stoics understood that excellence comes from a daily commitment to self-mastery. Do not waste time on what you cannot control. Focus instead on what you can change. Your actions, your mindset, and your habits. The cosmic flow. Align with the universe. Imagine being perfectly in sync with the universe, as if everything is flowing effortlessly around you. The Stoics believed that life isn't a battle to be fought, but a journey to be embraced. Life's flow, much like a river, has a natural current. You can fight it, or you can learn to flow with it. The key to aligning with this cosmic flow is acceptance. When you accept things as they are, without resistance, you unlock a powerful state of inner peace and harmony. The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts. Marcus Aurelius. Your thoughts, actions, and intentions ripple through the universe, and when you align yourself with the natural order, you become part of something much bigger than yourself. This isn't about passivity, it's about flow. When you align with the universe, you stop resisting the natural rhythm of life. Instead of fighting every wave that comes your way, you learn to ride the current. This is where true freedom and peace lie. The transformative power of your mindset. Your mindset is the lens through which you see the world. If you see life as a series of obstacles, that's exactly what it will be. But if you view every challenge as an opportunity for growth, you begin to experience life in an entirely new way. It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. Epictetus. Transformation begins with your mindset. When you change how you think, you change how you live. The Stoics taught that we are not disturbed by events, but by the judgments we place on those events. If you judge a situation as bad, you will suffer. But if you choose to see it as an opportunity to grow, you unlock a powerful tool for transformation. What if you stopped seeing failure as something to fear and started seeing it as a stepping stone to success? What if you began to see every challenge, every setback, and every hardship as the wind that is pushing you closer to your true self? This is the power of mindset. Embrace your inner power and transform your life. The storm may rage around you, but you are the calm in the center. The winds of change may be fierce, but they are your allies. You have the power to transform your life, not by changing everything around you, but by changing yourself. Let me tell you a truth. The world will try to steal your mornings. Emails will demand attention, notifications will tug at your focus, and the urgent will vie for your attention. But protecting this sacred time isn't selfish. It's necessary. It's how you ensure you're in control. As your morning routine becomes second nature, you'll naturally begin to incorporate more advanced practices. Visualization, strategic planning, meditation, and deeper exercise. These are the practices that will elevate your journey to personal mastery. Now let's talk about time. How often do you find yourself reacting instead of creating? You check your phone constantly. You jump from task to task, trying to put out fires, but never really making progress on what matters most to you. This is a battle many face, caught in the reactive mode of life. Let me bring back Marcus Aurelius' wisdom for a moment. Live in harmony with the present moment and be deliberate in your actions. It's about bringing intentionality to everything you do, not rushing, not multitasking, but giving each task the focus and energy it deserves. The first step in breaking free from reactive living is to perform a time audit. Track where your time goes for a week. Be brutally honest with yourself. How much time is spent scrolling through social media? How many hours are consumed with non-essential tasks? This process might sting at first, but clarity is key to change. Once you know where your time is slipping away, you can begin making the necessary adjustments. Next, it's about setting boundaries. Your time is sacred. You wouldn't let anyone walk into your home and start moving things around without your permission. Treat your time with the same level of respect. Begin using time blocking on your calendar, protecting time for important work, as you would your most valuable possessions. Let's talk about technology. We've all been there, mindlessly scrolling, trapped in the addictive cycle of notifications. Technology is supposed to serve you, but it often takes control, like a master rather than a tool. Set boundaries. Create phone-free zones during certain hours of the day. At first, it will feel uncomfortable, like breaking free from a toxic relationship. But over time, the peace and focus you'll regain will be well worth it. Just as your phone needs charging, so too does your body and mind. Rest isn't a luxury, it's essential for your survival. When you're well rested and recharged, you're not just functioning at your best, you're thriving. Schedule downtime with the same precision as you schedule work, because a ruler's power lies in their ability to lead with energy and clarity. Lastly, let's reflect on your physical environment, your kingdom. How often do you overlook the signals your body gives you? The tension in your shoulders, the tightness in your chest. These are not random. Your body is constantly communicating with you, telling you when things are out of balance. Paying attention to these signals allows you to make smarter decisions and lead your life from a place of true awareness. And what about money? Too often, we treat money like an adversary, something to be feared or avoided. But wealth, like any other resource, is a tool, one that can either limit or expand your freedom. Use it wisely. Remember the wisdom of Seneca. Wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants. The key to financial sovereignty is not about accumulating for the sake of accumulation. It's about using your resources to create the life you truly desire. As you stand at the close of your day, reflect on how you've ruled your inner empire. Have your actions and decisions brought you closer to your goals, or have they diverted you from your true path? Remember, every decision you make is either building or destroying your freedom. The Stoics believed that true power comes not from controlling the external world, but from mastering the internal world. Emotional freedom comes from responding to life with wisdom and intentionality, not from suppressing our emotions. Your life, your empire, is built one choice at a time. So take a moment to appreciate your progress. The journey toward mastery doesn't demand perfection. It demands perseverance. You are the emperor of your life. Every moment is an opportunity to practice Stoic wisdom. Embrace it, embody it, and rule your world with clarity, strength, and inner peace.